days challenge of being myself, talking on camera, real, unedited, and raw footage. Yes. I decided to take this challenge, and this challenge was inspired by Alexander the Create. So yesterday we talked about who is PedMama and everything related to PedMama. But today we are going to talk about what to expect during this challenge. Yes, and I'm happy to share that. I want to talk that the kind of video you will expect and why I started to join this channel. I started this challenge is because I want to improve my communication and I want to talk freely on camera, do all the tips and tricks, like all the to be more articulative, to do the body language and everything. So I'm recording my journey. So through the process I will share everything related to breastfeeding, from the myth, challenges, breastfeeding position, latching, importance of breastfeeding, and everything related to breastfeeding. And mind you, this challenge is unscripted. I will share my experience. As you know, I'm a pediatric nurse, so I'm currently working on neonatal unit. So I have been in contact with so many women, and I have seen so many, like I'm also a mom, so I have like background knowledge on these things that I'm going to share this, but I didn't do an in-depth research regarding that. It's my honest opinion as a pediatric nurse and a mom, not as a substitute of medical advice or something like that. So I will be posting here daily regarding breastfeeding and everything. So today I want to give you what to expect and everything. So there is no specific time for this for me coming to the live stream because of my how busy I am, but I will try as much as possible daily to be on camera. If I didn't have the opportunity to be on live stream, on live stream I will drop the video directly on my YouTube channel. So, and I want you to tell me in the comment section which kind of video do you want me to, what question do you have regarding breastfeeding, and what are the challenges, struggles you are facing currently, and you want me to expatiate more about it. So yes, I'm happy and eager to share my experience with you. And that makes me remember that the first time that I make a decision that I want to start doing, I want to be a breastfeeding and baby newborn, like newborn baby care expert. And I share my opinions with some other people's, and people be like, are you trying to tell us that what is inside breastfeeding that you want to coach someone on breastfeeding? And I just laugh, because breastfeeding is something that is very bulk. Yes, it's bulky, and many people like look down on breastfeeding, but breastfeeding is something that is very essential and very important to every mother and baby, especially for babies. Breastfeeding, it can save your child and it also break your child. If you joke with it, it can affect your child's even future. And malnutrition starts with poor poor breastfeeding. So because of that, moms need to be very curious to learn more about breastfeeding and all kind of stuffs. And the reason why I want to focus on breastfeeding instead of newborn baby care is that I have seen like so many cases. Like, let me tell you this story. There is this woman that live at a labor ward. So the mother, after the delivery process and everything, the nurse asked her to feed that baby. And nowadays, mothers, they don't want to feed their babies. And some, they have so many perceptions and so many things. And the slightest things that affects your child is breastfeeding. If you delay breastfeeding in the first few hours, it affects your baby's life. It's make your life to be baby's life at risk, because if your baby has hyper or hypoglycemia, it affects it, and it's very critical condition. If care is not taken or if not managed on time, it may lead to permanent damage or something like that. And you know, newborn baby cares, any slight mistakes or slight things can affect their general system, because they are not fully matured and they need assistance. So you need to be very careful, and you need to like augment. Breastfeeding is everything for newborn baby. This is the most precious gift that you can give to your child as a mother. If you didn't feed your baby with breast milk because you think you need to look good for your husband, or you need to uh you don't want the process, it's quite hectic, it's something like that. If you didn't give breastfeeding for your baby, you are missing a lot, because breastfeeding determines everything. It determines the bond between you and your baby. It determines how healthy your baby is. It determines your baby's IQ. It determines your baby's everything. So you don't joke with it, and that's why I choose breastfeeding to talk with. And the instant thing that affects newborn baby after delivery is this breastfeeding. Because it's slight. If your baby is like, it's not that is the base, like is the must, like is among the top things that affect breastfeeding. And the common health problems that newborn baby comes with is maintaining their body temperature, maintaining their glucose level, like hyper or hypo. And I have seen in a situation that so many moms after delivery, they will feed their baby with baby or glucose or something like that, and they didn't know that they are harming their babies. They are harming their babies. You feed your baby with glucose now, water and sugar. So what's the nutrient inside that your baby will be healthy and have all the nutrients that he need for growth and development? And you fill your baby's stomach with sugar, and he needs other nutrients, and he needs other types of nutrients. So stop doing that. Though I will debunk all the myths about breastfeeding, the common breastfeeding challenges from cracked nipples, the pain, and I will also share my first breastfeeding experience with you. Yeah, I want you to share this with you, because learning everything about breastfeeding is not enough until you experience it. That's why so many people, like in the hospital, they used to look down on in the young nurses, because they think they don't know about marriage, talk less of child bearing. So why would they teach them about breastfeeding, mother care, and all sorts of things? So calm down. I'm married and experienced, and I'm an experienced mother. I breastfeed my baby exclusively for the first 6 months, and also I win my child around 2 years. So I know everything, the pain, the night insomnia, the fears of breastfeeding mothers, everything, especially for first time mamas. So now, if you are pregnant, or you are a first time mom, or you are bride to be, or already a bride, then this channel is for you. Please stay tuned, because I will share so many helpful tips on this channel. But for this challenge, we will be focusing only on breastfeeding. But for the channel, all about breastfeeding, maternal health problem, like common maternal health problem like malaria in pregnancy, anemia in pregnancy, hypertension in pregnancy, and so many things. So nice to meet you all, and I'm glad that you are here, and I'm happy for that. So the life will be going to like 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes, yes, 10 minutes every day. I will share my journeys and all these stuffs. And thank you for being with me, and I'm happy to be with you again. And kudos to Alexander the creator. I'm happy that I saw your video and this video changed my life, and I'm looking forward to finish this challenge and be myself on camera. But for now, I noticed that I find it very difficult to focus on the camera lens, to focus myself on the camera, to talk. I find it very difficult. But with time, I will try as much as possible to be to be familiar with it and the body language and so many things. But for the fear of what people are going to say about my videos, I really don't care. I know the aim of this challenge is to improve my journey and also to share something with my friends. Yes, I took. If you are watching this video, you're already my friend, so I'm sharing this with my friend. So I don't need to like be scared of telling something bad or something like that. It's just being me, being myself, and I'm happy to do it gladly. I'm happy to do it. And tell me in the comment section what's the difficult things that you are struggling with about breastfeeding right now, and tell me what are you looking forward to learn from me. Then I will share all my experience, because what you love is what I want to give. Thank you so much. Bye. I'm done with my 10 days. Let's meet tomorrow for day 3 of this challenge. Thank you all for watching this video, and see you tomorrow. Bye. Na, na.